Simon, fellow bats, and welcome back to another episode of Deck Profiles. Today we're going to be looking over the Buzzwole-GX card from Crimson Invasion. That's right, we finally got our sets of GXs starting to roll in here, so you guys can get a little hyped and hoped that we can get through some of these awesome new GXs. Now, without any further ado, Buzzwole-GX is the 190 HP fighting type Pokemon. He is a basic, so he's very easy to get out. Has Jet Punch. For one fighting energy, you will do 30 damage to the active and 30 damage to the a Benchmon of your choice, which is really good. You know, hit the active Pokemon really early and then soften up those Benchmons so you can take them out later. Very, very nice attack. What hurts Buzzwole a little bit is that Knuckle Impact and Absorption GX cost you 3 fighting energy. So you need a way to, I don't want to say like overdo it, but you want to make sure you can get those energies on him really quickly. Knuckle Impact does 160 damage, however he cannot attack on the following turn. So that's actually alright, we can work around that. Absorption GX is really cool. For the same cost as Knuckle Impact, we will do 40 damage for each of your remaining prize cards. So, if we still have all 6 remaining, we can hit for what? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 240 damage, which is insane. It's actually really, really good, but you want to use it early game. And what's cool about Buzzwole is you can use supporters like Hala and all those kind of things because you want to use that GX attack early. Get a knockout, get your 2 prizes, and start setting up for your next turn. With that being said, we can we'll be using the Knuckle Impact mostly after that, so that's fine. That's fine. To support Buzzwole, we're going to be using a couple Zoroark. Another very good secondary attacker. He's got 100 HP, stand-in is the main reason we're going to be using him, and he's got that Mind Jack attack, 2 colorless energy, 10 damage, and you'll do 30 more for each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. So he's here for a secondary attacker, nothing more than that, and rotation, of course. Tapu Lele is here, Wonder Tag, Energy Drive, still a fantastic attack. Tapu Cure, we're never going to use that, we don't have Psychic Energy in here. Very good basic, very, very good support card, and not a bad attacker either. Next up for Pokemon is Octillery, 90 HP, water type with the Abyssal Hand. Master of the Cards is coming back for this one. The reason we need him, though, is because we are going to need as many cards as we can get, and I don't always want to rely on Tapu Lele for that. And in terms of anything else, we had a little bit of bench space. You could add other fighting type attackers. You could add like Zoroark Break, Zoroark GX. You could do all those wonderful things because you have those lines in here. But I want to go nice and simple. You guys let me know in the comment section below what kind of text you are using for this deck. Whether you are using Zoroark GX, whether you are using Zoroark GX instead of Octillery, what kind of additional attackers you're using, what kind of things are you doing with the deck? Let me know in the comment section below. Anyway, going on with our items, we have 2 Field Blower. Very easy stuff to get here. Since, you know, we want to get rid of tool cards, make sure that they don't get their Garbodors going, because, you know what, we like to have our ability to stand in, so their Garbodors cannot be set up. We want to make sure we can use our Wonder Tags, and of course, we want to use our Abyssal Hands. Max Elixir is going to be the way we're going to get those energies out early. Hopefully that, like, we have a Zoroark early where we can just rotate if our if our active Buzzwole needs it, we can just retreat him, Max Elixir, then retreat him back up. So, we'll see how that goes. We're using 1 Rescue Stretcher, and the reason for this is because we're also going to use 1 Super Rod. The reason for this is because we do need our energy counts pretty high. Because of these weird, like outrageous attack costs, we do need to make sure that we can get as many energy drops as possible without having to resort to luck. So Super Rod's really good for that. We're obviously going to be using our Ultra Ball, very, very common card in most decks. We're going to be using Brooklet Hill. This actually works fantastic in this deck because it will be able to get us our Buzzwoles and our Remoraid's without having to use like our Ultra Ball or anything like that. It's just going to be nice, you know, just drop it on the bench. There you go, you're set to go for the next turn. Obviously, your boy Guzma's here. He's wanting to cause some mischief, get those actives, and change up those Benchmons and all those kind of things. We're running Ends. We're running Sycamores against standard stuff. This is a very straight line deck. I'm running 4 choice bands. You could run Fighting Fury Belt because Buzzwole is a big basic already. I wanted to go for the raw power because I want to hit and knock out those Pokemon one shot. So with against a GX attacker, we're already going to hit for 190, and then with a strong energy, you can hit for 210. So you could almost knock out those big 240 monsters, depending on how you set this up. Also, we have a couple float stones in here for Zoroark, and then, like we said, we have the strong energy for 4 count, and we've got 9 fighting energy. So that's going to be the Buzzwole deck. Let me know in the comment section below. Again, what is your expectations for this deck? Do you really like Buzzwole? Do you think he's a fantastic GX card? Or do you think that Crimson Invasion in itself was a little bit of a lackluster set? Let me know all that wonderful stuff in the comments. But with that, we're going to get into 2 fantastic matches. Whether we win or lose, that is entirely up to the battler. Alright guys, match number 1 is here against Leroy414, playing looks to be Bulu Vikavolt. Now, this should be going up on Friday, so for those of you who haven't already noticed, Ultra Sun and Moon is going to be launching today. I haven't figured out everything. The usual place I go to pick up my game, which I've pre-ordered it at, told me just recently that they're not doing a midnight release. So I don't know if I'm starting at like 9 o'clock or if I'm starting at like 10:30, but I'll be figuring out that. But if you guys want to come on over, join us for some lovely playthroughs of the Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon. My Twitch link is in the description, so you guys can definitely come check us out, and come join us on Pokemon Day if you guys are interested in that at all. We're gonna go with the Brooklet Hill here. I'm gonna get myself another Buzzwole, just so that it's out of the deck. I don't want him in the deck. That's how I look at it. Okay, so we've got some energy down. Let's go for a Tapu Lele End, so I don't get rid of my cards here. I don't feel like I'm in a comfortable spot with my current hand. One thing I have noticed is I don't actually run a Bridget, which I could have, but I don't. So that's a bit of a misplay on my part. But that's okay. Not the end of the world. I don't really have much else going for me right now. I'm going to hold on to this Choice Band so he doesn't get rid of it. I can't attack. Can't do too much. I don't have any Ultra Balls, no real supporters, so that really kind of just threw me into a bad hand. We are playing, it looks like it's Tapu Koko Vikavolt. But we are going to get End, which I'm great with. As much as I would have loved to have that Choice Band, it's not like it's gone. Okay, we got two Max Elixirs here. So that's great. I can try and drop them onto our back Buzzwole. I can Ultra Ball for Artillery. I can drop an energy down. There's a few things I can do, which is great. If I get a third Max Elixir, I can attack. And actually knock out this Koko before he goes and does anything. Because I don't want him to set up on me. So we see another... okay, so he does nothing. We get a strong energy. Well, before I do anything, let's see if these actually land, because that is the biggest part, is making sure that these land. I don't get the second one. That's a bit of a problem. So I'd be retreating into the other one. Okay, so we are just going to Strong Energy the active. I'm going to Ultra Ball. We're going to have to, unfortunately, get rid of our Zoroark for now. We can always rescue Stretchrum later. I do want to get this out onto the active spot immediately. Boom. We're going to end. We get some more strong energy. I get my Zora, so that's good. I get the remaining of my basics that we need to get set up here. And I think that's going to be it for our turn in terms of cards. So let's just go for a nice Jet Punch. This will do a little bit of squishy damage to 2 of them. We'll hit this one. It's not super effective, but I am getting the strong energy boost in the active one. So I'll probably drop my special energy onto that one. Our goal is to go for a Zoroark and hopefully get a Float Stone so I can kind of go in between these two here. He needs to get something going here. Rare Candy Vikavolt is a big one for him. I'm sure he would have done it the previous turn, though, if he could have. No, last turn was first turn, so no, he couldn't have. We do see the Timer Ball. He is not going to land anything. Ooh, that's not good for him. That's really not good for him. We do see an N, which is fine. Might help us get Zoroark, and it got us Zoroark and Floatstone and our energy. So now I can go back and forth between the two Buzzwoles nicely. No problem. Making sure that I don't have to worry about that secondary condition on Knuckle Impact. Very, very good there. My opponent still looks like he's still struggling, because he would have played something at this point. There's the second evolution for Charge Bug. So, no Vikavolt. No Vikavolt yet. And this Tapu Koko is looking like it's going to go down right now. Because that's awesome. I can just kind of set up nicely here. We're going to see a Nest Ball. Probably get him a second Koko or some sort of a Bulu or some other attacker other than Charge Bug and Grubbin. Because really, he needs something. He does not want to put those two lovely bugs in the front for me to knock him out. Does not want to do that. But he looks like he's like struggling a little bit to figure out what card to grab. Because he is in a bit of a tight spot. My Buzzwole hits for like a truck, and with me squishing up two of his mons already, it's going to be a bit of a downer. Like, and if he puts up the other one, I'll just Guzma up the active Vikavolt and make sure he does not get that. I do not want Vikavolt going right now. So like legit, I have some of the best cards I could actually have asked for, because I have the energy now to set up my Buzzwole. I have both the Floatstone and Zoroark literally side by side, ready for this guy here. He does unfortunately just go for another Grubbin. That's a little bit, that's dangerous. That's a dangerous position. We get another Buzzwole. I'm gonna hold that in my hand actually. I don't need it right now. We're gonna Zoroark play. We're gonna Floatstone. Energy drop. And I don't need to play anything in terms of supporting. So I'm not going to. Hold on. I can draw one more card though through you. Gonna be a Field Blower. Field Blower does not help me in the slightest. I'm just gonna go for the Knuckle Impact. It would naturally, well, at this point, naturally knocks him out anyway, but I've got the Strong Energy as well. So I'm gonna claim the first two prizes of this matchup, which is another Buzzwole and a Fighting Energy. They want to give me all the Buzzwole today. So in comes the Damage Grubbin. I ain't thinking so. That Vikavolt is gonna come. Ooh, he's starting to set that thing up. Knows that he's gonna get something going here. I would have brought in another GX attacker or something, because I know the threat. I know as a player that the biggest threat here. Ooh, you got rid of my Floatstone. That's actually scary. Ooh, well, a little bit unlucky there. But I know here that the biggest problem is going to be this Charge Bug. So he's going to bring back Tapu Koko. Can bring it back into the active position if he wants to. He's going to. But this thing, oh no, he's got a chance to set up now. Wait, it's Buzzwole-GX. I'm not worried about that. It's the other one that I'm a little bit more worried on. So Koko comes back in and is wait, you're who? I was about to say who you scooping up. So what? You don't have any like abilities or anything, right? No. Okay, what is this being down? Oh, wait, I can't attack. Correct. But I can. We're gonna drop a Fighting Energy down onto this guy. Just get it out. And how I'm gonna do this is I can stand in and knock out. I can't knock out Vikavolt. I can't knock out Vikavolt. My target is the Koko, but I can't actually knock him out. So we're going to go for stand-in here. We're going to act like a false Floatstone here. We're going to Guzma in this Vikavolt. Are you fighting weak? Hey, you're fighting weak. We can go into our Buzzwole here. Knock it out. That'll be a free little knockout for us here. And we're going to go for our Knuckle Impact. Actually, 4, 8, 12, 16, 320. I should have gone for that last time. So that I could have attacked twice. But now I can stay in this active position and just go for it. I'm not worried about this Koko. I'm not worried about anything. We do so much raw power as a fighting type. It is insane. Down comes the next Lightning Energy. He goes for his Sycamore, hoping for those Vikavolts and those rare candies. I assure you that's what he's looking for right now. Gets a Charge Bug. I don't know what's happening on my opponent's side. We're going to see the rare candy and a Vikavolt is going to come in. But I have a second Buzzwole pretty much set up. So even if he does take out my first one, it don't really affect me, guys. Like, this one here's got 2 energy on him. He's got the Vikavolt with the strong charge. He's gonna Tapu Thunder. Good play on my opponent's part. This is not gonna be a one-sided game for sure. But I can just kind of come in here. Now, I do need a few cards. Choice Band's one of them. I need an energy card. So I want to do a quick search. Okay, he's just going to give us the game there. It would have ended in our favor anyway, to be honest with you, regardless if I was able to play it out, because I had Sycamore in hand. I could have just drawn a brand new hand of 7. I could have started dwindling down the cards that I did not need, going Ultra Ball, you know, just playing out stuff that I didn't want to play, you know, those kind of things. And I would have come out the same way. I just needed an energy card. We got, like, what, 13 of them in here? We would have gotten one. So, needless to say, Buzzwole proves to be the strongest in match number 1, but can he come through in match number 2? We're going to have to wait and find out after this quick clip. Alright guys, match number 2 is here against... I don't even know how to say that! Setchenhalb. Butchered, 100% butchered. I apologize, please forgive me, but I don't know how to pronounce that. So we're going to start off with a lot of energy and a Buzzwole. I'm fine with that, actually. I can sacrifice a few cards, kind of get myself going here. I'm actually playing first here, so I'm good with that too. Means I can get my evolutions kind of going off here. I can get Tapu Lele and get an N instead of a Sycamore, so I don't sacrifice too many of my cards. My opponent is playing Cinccino. This is going to be the most interesting game I've ever played. Your opponent had no basics. Okay, we will draw an additional card, so we get a Max Elixir. We get Remoraid down. And, so... our first turn is drop. Drop. And, I don't need a Max Elixir, to be honest with you. Let's Tapu Lele. I can save 1 energy. Big whoop. Big whoop. I could have actually just saved the Max Elixir, gotten a Buzzwole right now, played the Max Elixir, and it would have also gotten the same thing out of it. And I might have had another energy on the field. My bad. Just saying that I've noticed that play. But either way, we're going to go in. We're going to save these 2 last final cards and hope for the best. We're going to go for an end play. I could have not done this and left them at 4 cards. Like, another possibility was here. We're going to play N. We get Zoroark, Fighting Energies, nothing really off the top that we needed. With that being said, though, we can just pass. My opponent will be beaconing with the Alolan Vulpix so that they can start getting other cards up. But it's really interesting to see that they're playing Cinccino. Really interesting to see that they're playing Cinccino. I do believe that's another Vulpix. We see a Choice Band on the back one. I can easily just get rid of that. And we're going to see an end. No, never mind. I'm not getting rid of that. I got to get that Field Blower back now. I legit got the same hand, but worse. Crushing Hammer. No Crushing Hammer for you. It's not happening. No. Alright, so Ultra Ball. We're going to see Cinccino probably. Gets rid of an Enhanced Hammer. Good thing that's gone because I do play Special Energy. So they can Aura Hero off of this. This is an interesting little idea here. Alolan Ninetales is not good. Alolan Ninetales is not good. I can't do anything about that. Yes, I can. I got Zoroark. I'm okay. So we're going to Beacon. We're going to see this Beacon come off. I got to kind of hope and pray that I get something good in this next hand. Like, whatever I can get off this next top deck. I need something good. We're going to see Cinccino and Ninetales GX. Ninetales GX is going to be something that we fodder for. We got Tapu Lele coming in Thank you, Lele. You're a very important card for us, because you know what you're going to grab for us? You're going to grab for us an N, because that's what we desperately need. As much as I'm going through these Ns really quickly, I first off got rid of all of those cards that they just got, being the Alolan Ninetales, all those wonderful cards. They're gone. They're gone. They don't exist anymore. I got a fellow Buzzwole with Bottom. I can get rid of their choice band, which I don't want you having. Goodbye. So long. Farewell. Max Elixir can kind of come out. And then unfortunately I might have to Guzma 2 of my cards away next turn. I only have enough to go for a Jet Punch here. And we're going to hit one of the Vulpix. I know that Cinccino comes in, but we also have super effective against that, so I'm not worried about it. Not in the slightest. Now, she could have drawn all those cards back. We are going to see that they did get Cinccino back, which is fine. We have not seen an energy come down. Amazing Plea is an interesting attack. For 1 colorless energy, you get to choose 2 cards from your discard pile, then ask your opponent if you may put them into your hand. If you put those cards into your hand... Why is my phone doing that? Cool. I don't care. My phone is still somewhat connected to the... I was recording Fire Emblem earlier, and I have to use a side sync program to do that. I don't know why, it just told me like 4 times in a row that, hey, look, your phone's been losing connection. Cool. I wanted that to happen for like the last 2 turns. Anyway. We got a strong energy. To be honest with you, I'm going to Guzma and eliminate 2 Vulpix right now. We're going to Jet Punch and hit the one we've already hit. So 2 Vulpix are gone. Only 1 remains. Yes, you can have your lovely little card, but it ain't going to happen much. Like, there's not much going for you here. I got Guzma still in the back. I still don't have any way of securing the other one, because this will be the safeguard variant here coming up. Now, if you play a lot of benchmons, then I can take care of it. No problem. But you have no win con yet, because it takes a lot of energy to get through that. And I still can take out the Cinccino and this guy, because I do have a Guzma in back. So I'm not worried too much about it. We're going to see a double colorless energy drop. That's a little scary. That is a little scary. Aqua Patch onto... It has to go into a Benchmon, so that's fine. That goes onto an Alolan Vulpix in the back. You're just going to pass. We get Choice Band down onto you. And like I said, I'm going to just go over here, grab... Which is the more important knockout right now? I think the Oranguru is. This is card draw for him. We're going to go into our Buzzwole here. Now I could easily go like something else, but I have an N and Sycamore in hand, so I'm just going to pass. We've already supported. We're going to hit you. And we're going to hit this little Vulpix here. We don't knock out, though. We do not knock out. But that's fine, because that'll possibly open up 2 more prizes if, nope. Here comes the Alolan Ninetales. GX, this time. It's got that water energy for Path. It's got a lot more energy there. No Guzma, though. That's good. We do not see a Guzma. I'm a little bit intimidated right now. That Alolan Ninetales can kind of come in and do its thing. I have not GX attack, though. I've lost a little bit of power from the GX attack. But I can't do any... I'm not wasting my GX attack on these little guys. And we're going to get another strong energy. Which is going to go right here. Now, I have a choice. I could actually Ultra Ball for an auxiliary, and then potentially get a supporter out of that after. Because I still have one more... No, I have no more Guzma left in play. My last Guzma is prize. So that was what I was hoping to do, is I could have used my GX attack, gotten this guy here. And that would have put me in a very good position. Sadly, not going to be the case. I still don't have a Zora. I do not want to play that. That'll just help them out in the long run. Am I okay if I let one of these go down? I think I'm okay if I let one of these go down. I just need a Jet Punch. But I'm going to soften up this guy over here just a tad more. I know they can Ice Path me. 100% know they can Ice Path me. I got my Guzma. Whew. Okay, so up comes Safeguard. That is fine, because I can Guzma into this one now. And that'll claim me 2 prizes, but then I can't get around this one. Well, I can still punch you, and it'll still affect one of these two. We'll see how it goes. So you are at least going to hit me with the Aurora Beam. Aurora Beam is going to hit me. That's fine. You're going to hit me for 100 damage flat. Which is fine again. Not a big concern to me. I cannot hit you. But I will be targeting down this guy here. I just gotta make sure my math is right in terms of my GX attack. So I only do 120, 150, 160, 170. Yeah, okay, I knock out. I knock out with GX attack. We're gonna Guzma. Gonna take up this good old Alola Ninetales. We're gonna bring in our other undamaged one. And we are going to go for this absorption. Now, if he brings in anything but that Ninetales, we can win the game. Double checking math. 4, 8, 12, 15, 16, 17. And we already have 60 down, which makes it 230. We're good to go. Taking out this guy here with the GX attack. 170. Can we get anything good here? Probably not. Brooklet Hill, Zoroark. I need a Zora to take out this other guy. I need a Zora to take out that other guy. I don't need Zoroarks. How many Ultra Balls have I lost? 2. I could get another Ultra Ball. Could get another Ultra Ball. Choice Band is going to come down. That's a little bit more intimidating. Oh boy, that's a little bit more intimidating. We're going to see my opponent does get the Ultra Ball on their side. I just, again, want to get rid of these Brooklet Hills. I do not want to help out my opponent at all. You've gotten rid of the Espeon. There's a Glaceon. I've gotten rid of 3 of 4 Vulpix. This is going to come into play. What are you going to do to me? What are you going to do? You going to Guzma? These guys have free retreat? No, you don't have free retreat. Kukui. I'm not worried about Kukui. You can hit me as hard as you want. I still can't hit you. I need to put all my effort now into a Zoroark. Aurora Beam's gonna hit. That is fine. Max Elixir. That's not gonna help me. I actually do need to... Okay, hear me out. I actually need a Sycamore because I need to get Zoroark out ASAP. Now I have Rescue Stretcher. Actually, I haven't checked if it's the only card I don't have in the deck. Okay, so we've got an energy card there. I don't need Choice Band. I can go Float. I'm going to put down a Choice Band over here. We can get 2 more cards. I just need Rescue Stretcher. Come on. Okay, that's not really Rescue Stretcher. I think Jet Punch still goes through. Okay, Jet Punch still goes through. So we're okay. We cannot hit the active, but we can hit their Cinchino. Now, I can't do much about it, though. Acerola is going to pick up that Cinchino. We're not going to get that knockout. He does not want to give that to us. Okay. I can throw down another Buzzwole. How many energies have I lost so far? 3 to the discard. 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 2 more basic energy. And that's what I need. 2 more basic energy. The strong energy is not going to do me any good. Aurora Beam will knock out my Buzzwole. That is understandable. Please tell me I ain't going to lose this just because of this. We're going to put in our... Look, I can sacrifice the Tapu Lele. I would rather sack it than the Buzzwole. I got an Ultra Ball. Not quite what I need. Not quite. How do I get my cards down? Do I have an N left? I have an N left. I gotta just figure out what this last card is. So my best play is to Tapu Lele, get my N. What is left in here? Is Rescue Stretcher the last card? Rescue Stretcher is in this deck. Good. And I got 2 fighting energies still in here. So my best play is to actually N. Correct. Or is it to Sycamore and get more cards right now? Potentially play a few. What do I have? I don't need any of these cards. Sycamore is the best play. Because this gives me more opportunities, especially if I can play some down. If I can pull like the energy and then Rescue Stretcher, I can win this game. Now? Not quite. Not quite. Not enough damage. No Rescue Stretcher. But there are cards we can play to get our hand down. There it is. That Rescue Stretcher's so close. Energy. Floatstone up here. Abyssal Hand for 1 card. Can it be the Rescue Stretcher? It is a Field Blower. Field Blower is okay. We can at least get rid of the Choice Band. But unfortunately, at this point, I will have to retreat. Technically, in the next turn. He'll hit me. He can't knock me out. That's the other thing. He cannot knock me out. So I can just sacrifice some cards. I have 5 cards left in hand. This thing only has 110 HP. Cannot knock out my Zork. Ah, yes it can if it gets Cuckooed. If it gets Cuckooed, it can knock me out. Water onto the Cinchino. If you think I'm about to let that happen, it ain't gonna. You're not getting a plea, because if you come in with a plea, it's a lose. So this is your only card right now that can actually win you this match, is this Alolan Ninetales. Aurora Beam hits, I will retreat out 100% of the time. I got the Rescue Stretcher! Guess who's coming back to play? Should I be cautious about this and put 3 cards back in? And then N and Octillery? Is that my best play? I'm gonna do it this way. Because this way I can get both Zoroarks back. Because if I lose this one, I lose the game. Like, 100% down, lose the game. I'm going to drop an energy down on you just in case I don't get what I'm looking for. I'm going to end control again. Yes, we're going to drop down to 1. This way I have a hand. It is the Zoroark! We top decked the Zoroark! Oh, that makes me feel so good right now. Makes me feel so good right now. I can keep the cards in hand. I don't need anything right now. We are just going to go for our ability Stand In. Mind Jack will not do enough to knock this thing out this turn. Keep that in mind. It will not be enough to knock it out this turn. Should I in then turn have the Zoroark in hand? Does not matter. Okay, so here we go. We got 70 damage down on this thing. That's a good number. This is what you mean. This is what I mean. You needed another attacker. This thing is a problem. It is making this episode so much longer than it needs to be. This match should have been done ages ago. Ages ago. But if our opponent does not have a Kukui, we will win this matchup. We will win this matchup. If not, I don't know. Actually, I don't have any energy. Do I have Super Rod still in the deck? We're taking the victory! Cannot knock us out! He can't do anything. I was looking to see if we had our other win con, which was Super Rod, because we didn't get either of them early. I don't think. But Buzzwole proves 2 matches in a row. I know they weren't the best, like, matchup to matchup, but they were some pretty good games. That one where we had to work around that safeguard Alola Ninetales is insane. That card is just so broken against GX decks, which is exactly what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to counter those so you don't, like, you have to be a little bit more intimidating. You have to bring in that non-GX attacker, non-EX attacker, in order to win that game like we did with Zoroark. It just took us forever to get a Zoroark out in the field. But with that, let me know in that comment section below what you guys think of Buzzwole. Is it a great deck? Is it an alright deck? Personally, I think it was alright. I actually had a lot of fun with it. I did have a few games off camera, not testing it, but more like they were just games that I was like, this isn't going to go anywhere. And then it turned out to be a better game than I thought. Buzzwole has been consistent, has done everything that I wanted it to do. It was a fun deck to play, so definitely recommend trying it if you can afford the 10 packs per Buzzwole right now. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are brand new here, please hit the subscribe button. It means the world to me. You guys come out and watch the videos on the regular. And if you have not followed me over on Twitch, make sure to do so, because as the time this video goes up, I will be streaming over there with some Pokemon USUM. So please come on over, visit if you can, and I'll see you guys there at the stream. But until then, time out.